everybody knew what a downwinder was. We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around here. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Twingate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Twingate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen. It will never happen. We cannot have a meltdown.
Well, all nuclear fighters, all hands on deck. The propaganda machines are in full flight at us. Now, I knew this was going to happen. Again, we got out of the 5-year window of Fukushima. And they were going to weather that freaking storm by the anti-nuclear movement. And then, of course, we got the 30th anniversary of Chernobyl coming up. It's a big deal. Now, they're going to go to freaking propaganda, freaking liars, freaking poker to the 10th power. They've already started. The Guardian's out today. Go to my Facebook and look at this fucking thing. I mean, it's such filth. It's pure. You could just see it. It's PR firm written place by the Guardian, which we know they got co-opted. The fucking Guardian. We know this from Hillary Clinton's emails. Hillary Clinton's emails, she comes out. Now, you can dig through those emails. There's emails talking about how the White House and how she calls them we. Now, I don't know if she means CIA, NSA, the White House, the State Department, or just her group. We. And she talks about her husband in it. Place articles. Work beautifully. She talked about where they place them. She says the number one thing, they love the Huffington Post is their big one, which we know Ariana Huffington is a freaking CIA rat. Hardcore. I mean, she plays both sides of the fence, anything for money. I mean, don't she remind you of a freaking, rich Ayn Rand? I think she really looks like Ayn Rand as she's getting older to me. I mean, these people are insane. These Russian women that jump from the secret freaking societies in Russia, they're double agent, they're spies. I mean, not even spies, it's CIA. They go from KGB to CIA. And it's very obvious. I mean, it's so outrageous how they pull this shit off. It's like Ted Cruz. I mean, simply, with the internet and the availability right at your fingertips, I tell people, hello, right here, what, the Mormon Church says that he's the good guy now? When just 4 years ago, Romney hated him? So I want you to just Google Ted Cruz and just connect a few dots. I mean, you think we're crazy? It's real simple. What? Ted Cruz's father was in Cuba? He was associated with the Batista government? What? He got asylum? How did he get political asylum? He got political asylum there, in Austin, Texas, where we know the whole Bay of Pigs thing was being run from, in New Orleans and Texas. So that's him? That's his dad? Never had any citizenship? He was a political dissident? Wow, you remember when people used to flee to the United States for political asylum? Now they go away from the United States. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. Ask Eric, Snowden. So, look where he came from. He what? Oh, here we go again. Harvard Law again. He's the freaking #1 grad there and at Princeton. He was born where? Huh. Remember the freaking insane stink they made about freaking Obama not being born in the United States? By the way, I honest to God believe Harvard Law and Obama is the one who put that out. I really do now. Obama's the one who kept playing that. Keep the birther issue alive. Obama and Harvard Law, so people wouldn't realize who this globalist rat is. Everybody thought he was the savior of the Democratic Party. He was the next John Kennedy. What's WHIP? What's the cover-up of Fukushima? This guy, I mean, you could say whatever you want. This guy is the best liar in history. I mean, he's black? I don't think so. I mean, look what he did. Look at this guy. I mean, at least Bush had come out and tell you he was going to freaking rob and loot the freaking world. He was going to use 9/11 as his freaking platform just to fearmonger the country and freaking rob the treasury and freaking loot Iraq and Afghanistan into Swiss bank accounts. He'd come right out and tell you. Not this guy. This guy's Slick Willie, boy. He made Bill Clinton look like a freaking Democrat. Bill Clinton is a far, hard-right globalist. They all are far-right, hard globalists. The Republican Party got hijacked a long time ago. May Brussels, 1980. November, 1980. Okay, kids, it's over. It's over. The Bush CIA has occupied the White House. Hasta la vista. Oh, boy. First thing they did, boom, shoot freaking Reagan. Look it up. Who was Hinckley? Hinckley and Bush's father? Really? Business partners? What? Yeah. He's out? A guy tries to kill the President of the United States, shoots the President of the United States. He's not in prison? Nope. That's impossible. Oh, no. So, it's the media. Look, these globalist rats who've got control. They've controlled the media, and the American populace goes along. But, they have underestimated the fucking internet. I like people how they laugh at fucking YouTube. They laugh. The greatest genre in human history, bar none, not even close. It's instantaneous. It's spontaneous. It's global. I was in Park City listening to Snowden talk, and he says, look, he admitted he's CIA. He admitted his mom and dad was CIA. He admitted that's how he got in. He admitted that it's all bloodlines. That's how it all works. He talked about the pyramid of surveillance. He talked about how there's this level, and everybody thinks, there's lots of people that have those. But then he got up to the top. He got that clearance because he was an ITer. He had the bloodlines. So he got in. He talked at the very high level that very few people he got. And he says that's when he freaking woke up and realized that this is the globalist. And the CIA's there too when they run the fucking country. And that's when he fucking awoke. And they have fucking, and he says it's very tiny up there at that fucking top. And he says the NSA is completely 100% there to control populace, to control the sheep. He calls it, right here in Utah, the repository. He says, and he proves it. He even went into further detail. He says, look, I can prove it. He says these so-called terrorists, the so-called terrorists in Southern California, Barstow, all these different areas, he says they did not have encrypted phones. He says if NSA was there to freaking watch for this kind of stuff, he says same in Paris, same in all of them. He says these people were not smart, they were not slick, they're right there in plain sight, right there. And if this NSA was there for that reason, they would have caught him. He says they're not there for that reason. They're there for globalists to control populations. Snowden's words, not mine. And so that's exactly what it is. Obama is their king. Look, they found Obama. Look, Obama's mother is freaking, come on, look where his mother came from. World Bank. His grandmother's been involved with the CIA and freaking World Bank clear into the 50s. 1959, when Hawaii become a state. They'd go to Hawaii. That was a placement. Look who she worked for. You know, look at this guy. You know, tall, skinny, black guy who had from an abused fucking childhood. They love abused children. They know because I'll tell you why. Here's why they really love. Harvard Law recruits, they fucking search the fucking head of the snake, MIT, the nuclear industry. Cal Berkeley, they recruit fucking especially abused males. They like abused women too. And you can see it. I mean, you look at the Department of Energy right now. They're all abused. All of them. Look, read into their background. They'll admit it and tell you. You know, Fox News, they recruit. So, and it's all bloodlines. Again, Snowden's words, not mine. The CIA's evolved since the 40s now. You know, they've had things, so it's the children now. It's the grandchildren. I mean, that's how this all works. Remember, we fought back that against the royal system. That's why there was such gigantic inherited tax. We didn't believe in inherited systems. We didn't believe in royals. Anything that had to do with it, we got rid of it. Now we're all the way back. So they find these stepfather males who are abused. Bill Clinton and Barack Obama right out of the exact playbook. Because subconsciously, someone who's hardcore abused when they're young, they will re-abuse. And they're easy to fucking lead along. Very easy to lead along. And because the abused become the abusers. It's just the chain of abuse. Fucking abusers become, they don't even know they're doing it. They do it subliminally. They do it fucking passive-aggressive. That's who and, you know, lawyers, they become the fucking slickest fucking people in the world. Barack Obama's own book says he was hardcore fucking abused by his stepfather in Indonesia. You know, his first father he didn't even know. You know, the polygamist. The polygamist from Kenya. His mother didn't know. His mother obviously had daddy issues. Look, in the abuse chain, you could see the abuse chain. The mother was hardcore abused by the father. Now, sexually, I don't know, but my guess is probably yes. But he sure was physically. Here's the very easy tell you can tell about the fucking great abuser Obama. He's a sick fucker. You know, really a sick. He doesn't even know he's sick. His poor children. You know, I don't know why his wife doesn't knock him the fuck out. You know, she should take that fucker, slap him upside his fucking head, and say, what the fuck are you doing? But they're in this fucking cocoon, this fucking bubble. They don't even know what the fuck they're doing. I feel sorry for his children. I really feel sorry for his two little girls. I honestly do. You know, this guy, he's a sicko. So, the mother, the grandfather in Kansas, who, by the way, the father's bloodlines trace to Dick Cheney. You know, granted, it's fucking 7th, 8th, you know, the same blood. I mean, it's amazing how this fucking thing links together. Illuminati, I don't know. I don't like that term. I hate that fucking term, actually. But it sure is bloodlines now. You know, we broke away from the bloodlines. Fucking, but they're all the way back. The royal system, the fucking English fucking royal system, they got it back. This American colony, fucking, oh, you're heroes. You fucking cops are heroes. You firemen are heroes. You military, no, they're not. They get a paycheck. They're doing it for money. Actually, they're victims. I feel sorry for all of them. I feel sorry they get caught up in the gang mentality in the police force, end up killing somebody. Fuck, they get 20 years down the road, they're going to kill themselves. I feel sorry for them. You know, it's like the firemen, you know, it ain't their fault. We just keep throwing on the money. Fuck, I got friends that are New York City firemen. My one friend told me, he says, he fucking Little Firehouse 21, right there fucking by the, you know, right there in Midtown, right there by fucking Madison Square Garden. He told me, in the last 10 years, I've been fucking on 2 fires, and one was a garbage can, and the other was a fucking dumpster. They started 160,000. He says, we don't do anything. We're bored out of our fucking minds. But they just keep throwing money at them. And fuck, he says, people come up to us and tell us we're heroes. He says, I'm sick of it. But how the fuck am I a hero? You know, but that's where the American populace has been brainwashed into fucking going. They're fucking heroes. Please raise to this fucking Pentagon Bowl called the Super Bowl. Please raise to this fucking college basketball slave fucking event. I want you to all please stand up. And we're going to honor our fucking flag. And we're going to honor the flag and our military personnel, our law enforcement, and our brave firefighters. What? Next thing you know, who will be next? Fucking our politicians, our lobbyists. Let's stand up and put our head on that and fucking bow to our lobbyists. The fucking corporatization of a fucking man. What the fuck are you talking about? Flag waving, wrap up in the fucking flag. It's pathetic. It's disgusting. We have branded a culture into the United States where it is in vogue to hate the environment. Really hate it. I mean, it's unbelievable how far we've gone. Kill every single fucking animal. Shoot them, fucking poison them. Poison every drop of air. Poison you fucking environmentalists. You tree huggers. Yeah. And our teeny short fucking lives. We're going to take this fucking world with us. We're going to poison it. We're going to fucking kill it. And it's an incredible, grotesque mentality in the United States of usury. Look, it's simple. Let's talk facts. Wake up, sheep. Facts. United States obey, consume. Oh, it's always been. No, it has not always been that way. Look at the percentages. We're clear up to consuming now 38% of the world's GDP. That's the highest in our history by far. We make up less than 3% of the population. Let's talk about our lifespans. Did you know the longevity for the first time in the history that the white man set foot on this fucking land, that mortality rates are declining? How is that possible? How is that possible when we have bypass surgery? We have fucking organ transplants. We have availability of modern medicine that is fucking unbelievable. You don't think bypass surgery saves people's lives? You really are ignorant and really are a fool. Modern medicine, fucking some of the things it's done, yet we're declining? Yeah, granted, we haven't taken care of ourselves, but look what we're up against. Look at the food chain. Look at the environment. What's Fukushima? Fucking the denial of radiation causing cancer is so fucking epic when it's the most gilded in gold, cast in concrete fucking science that's ever been done. Madame Curie on Balco. The fucking atomic veterans. Fucking Chernobyl. It causes cancer. Cancer rates spike anytime there's fucking nuclear fallout in the atmosphere. It's an unarguable fact. It causes cancer. It kills fucking all mammals. Yet this populace is willing to accept this fucking place like this is normal. Like this is normal. We're going to fucking develop just for the fact. Look, it's like a negative interest rate. Can you believe we have a 0% interest rate? We're going on 15, 16 years now. Fucking it's free market fairy tale. It's insanity. It's insanity, which is a government subsidized fucking interest rate. I like all the free marketers that fucking talk about, but every time you talk about letting the interest rate float to a normal fucking rate, they go crazy. So the great Ann Lander, fucking Greenspan, free market, free market, free market. Oh, really? Really? He's free market? Do you realize what the interest rate would have been if he would have let it fucking float? He didn't let it float. It's fucking completely subsidized by you, the working class. And I like it how they're going to raise the minimum wage to $15 in New York and California. What the fuck does it matter if they raise it to $200 an hour? When you allow employers to pay cash, do you know how many fucking people are being paid cash by contractors, by fucking hotel owners, maids, cooks? You go to New York City, you go anywhere. Look at the signs all over, cash only. Why? You know why it's all cash only? So they can avoid fucking tax and they can pay their fucking help cash. The guy cooking your food in the back room, they're almost all Mexicans fucking who are here illegally being paid cash. It's their fault, ain't their fault. Fuck, we created this dynamic in this fucking country. We never had a fucking wall. IRS could clean it up any time they wanted. Any time they wanted. They have the ability to clean it up. They won't. They like it because it's a caste system, because it's creating a fucking wealthy 1%. And these look, not creating mission, it's already created. I like everybody. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Would happen. Already happened. Everything already happened. They accomplished everything they wanted. Now it's just the status quo, keeping it. That's why they're afraid of Trump. That's why they're afraid of Bernie. You think about Bernie Sanders, he wins every fucking state by a landslide. How's Hillary winning? Because she's a crook. The game's rigged. Now, never forget this about Hillary freaking far radical freaking right freaking neoconservative. Well, not even, what an insult to a neoconservative far right. Globalist Clinton. Fukushima. Again, back to her emails. She's the one that made the decision, on the advice of Holdren, to let all the imports of the fish and the produce still come into the United States. When Russia banned them, China banned them, South Korea banned them, most of Europe immediately banned them. You know, but us anti-nuclear, oh, we're crazy. The emperor has no fucking clothes. The greatest ecological catastrophe in human history, Fukushima. The propaganda, over 10 million of bags. Now get this one. So Now there's ABCs out today. You'll love this one. They're out today with their fucking propaganda that the decision is going to be made whether to drop the tritium. Now, don't you love how they always go to tritium? Indian Point goes to tritium. Turkey Point goes to tritium. But they don't fucking tell you the rest of the fucking story. Where there's tritium, there's plutonium. There's fucking iodine. There's fucking cesium. There's fucking all the fucking mad killers. You don't get one without the others. So we're going to release the tritium water because we've been able to fucking catch all the water, put in, which is total bullshit. They've been dumping the whole fucking time. They've had permission to dump all the time. So ABC puts out this propaganda. The decision was made a long time ago. When I was in Vienna on the 200th anniversary of Waterloo, I cannot overstate how fucking incredible these dates are. The 200th anniversary of Waterloo, they make the fucking decision to go ahead and let fucking TEPCO fucking delist the fucking bags of origin. I mean, you think about that. Why would they possibly, by the law, by international law, all nuclear waste has to be labeled by origin for future generations to identify what the fuck it is? You know, you put it in a cavern, you put it somewhere, fuck, you know, this stuff lasts for fucking hundreds of thousands of generations. How the fuck they gonna know 10 generations now where it came from? They have to label it. They got permission to not label. Well, you know what that's about. It's all the fucking cover-up. They got permission to fucking dump the fucking water a long time ago. They've been dumping the whole fucking time. Yet you think there's no coincidence of all the animals starving to death in the Pacific Ocean and Fukushima. 2 + 2 is still fucking 4, Winston. I got news. Back to Ted Cruz. So trace Ted Cruz. So here's Ted Cruz. I mean, they just find these globalists. If he's an evangelical, I'm a fucking astronaut. I mean, really? Ted Cruz an evangelical? I don't. Look at those little teeny teeth. Don't he remind you of fucking Caleb's mother off East of Eden? You know? I mean, these arranged marriages. By the way, I could tell you what the dirt on Heidi is. You know, from the, you know, and I don't know if it's true, and I shouldn't even say this about her, but it's an arranged marriage. You know, she used to work as an escort, you know, which a lot of females did. So what? Who cares? But, I mean, it's amazing how the media will spin this anti-Trumpism. Now, Trump, yeah, there's a lot to freaking, I mean, he's brass, and he says a lot of shit to piss a lot of people off. But let's get real. He fucking rattles these fuckers at their core because he talks tariffs. They know economically tariff, they're fucking done. They're done. If you put a fucking tariff at the fucking port, they're done, Alexander Hamilton. They're done. They know that. They know that fucking slavery and fucking Indonesian Chinese over. Now you think about Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama working together on fucking TPP. That makes slavery legal. A document you can't even see. What the fuck? Where's the First Amendment of the United States Constitution? Where's any of it? Where's the Constitution? Oh, mission accomplished. I'll tell you where it went. It's called the Patriot Act. You have nothing but fear itself. And boo, these fuckers are afraid. So Cruz, you dig into his background. He comes from fucking Cuba. His father, a political dissident, gets political asylum. Okay? In Texas. He's involved with the Bay of Pigs. You know, they're trying to kill Castro. You know, who do you think's trying to do it? It's the political dissidents from Cuba or the people that are working it. Total failure, debacle, one of the CIA's fucking great fucking failures. What a joke. And think about how the propaganda, they try to kill Castro, they try to kill, remember fucking 20 years ago, Castro was on his deathbed. You know, fucking, I mean, it's so fucking ridiculous and such a fucking joke how pathetic the propaganda machine has been. So he comes to Texas. You know, we know Lee Harvey fucking Oswald was CIA. It's unarguable fucking fact. Lee Harvey was CIA. You know, he just happened to go to Russia. Now, did he jump ship and fucking lose his fucking mind? Fuck, absolutely. But, you know, was he a patsy? There's no doubt in my mind he's a fucking patsy. You know, so he was involved with the same thing that Cruz's father was. They were all involved in trying to assassinate. I mean, this is the Cold War in the fucking height. You know, Castro was fucking, I mean, the United States was fucking afraid of him big time. By the way, which is all started right there at Washington Square like everything else, in a fucking dorm room at NYU. You think that, a bunch of fucking college kids took over the country. Unfucking real. So, this is your evangelical baby who was born in, I guess, apparently they say he was born in Canada. Surely not born in the United States, which you leave the natural relation cause disqualifies him from being president of the United States. Absolutely disqualifies him. There's no fucking ifs, ands, or buts. Now, there's a clause in fucking, I believe it's the 17th Amendment of the United States Constitution, and I think it appears again in the 23rd or the 24th, on talking about, you know, because John McCain wasn't born in the United States, but his father was the admiral, and his parents, you know, were on a military base. And there's a clause there, if you're on a military base, you know, on assignment, and you have a child, because really, military bases they're scattered all over the world as we colonize the world, the Queen's fucking, you know, military colony called the United States. They're United States owned. They're property of the United States, which is really the Queen. The United States of fucking usury. So how is he even fucking running for? And this shows you how easy it is to sway fucking the populace. Here in Utah, they fucking go berserk. Fucking voter fraud. Come on, voter fraud is all the rage here. Always. I like Trump when he sits there and he says, you know, those Mormons will never vote for freaking Ted Cruz because they hate liars. I started laughing the day I said, hate liars? The Mormon whole thing is based on the great lie. They're the biggest liars in the history of mankind. The best fucking postured, passive-aggressive, hair-sprayed fucking liars on earth are Mormons. They're trying to do it from birth. 18-year-olds on mission. I mean, they just make it up. This is the white collar. I mean, these criminal fuckers. It's unbelievable what liars. Mitt Romney, they're God. And yet they fucking massively all of a sudden just jump for Ted Cruz? What? What? By the way, I got news for the Mormons. Evangelicals hate you. And I wonder why. A 2,000-year-old fucking religion, you just hijack and take over a fuck with a bunch of lies, a guy named Joseph Smith. And this fucking guy who got kicked out of the Masonics. Even the Masons hated him. Everybody hated him. His own people killed him. His own people chased him out. He got out in the wilderness and realized he couldn't survive, come back. The whole foundation of this thing is based on a lie. Mormons hate liars. Mormons are liars by definition. And, you know, white-collared fucking criminals. And you could tell them fucking the facts right. It doesn't matter. So that's how easily they are to fucking posture and groom. And Cruz has played the same thing on the evangelicals. It's amazing to me how a fucking Republican politician every single go-around will take the evangelical card when he's really not. And the evangelicals will just jump on board. Why? Why? Well, the same reason they believe Joel Osteen fucking Jesus died so Joel Osteen could be rich. I mean, you think about her in St. Louis. These people are making $30, $40 million a year, not paying any taxes. I mean, it's outrageous. It just shows you how easy these people are manipulated. These fucking masses. But there's a fucking new game in town called the Internet. YouTube. They've underestimated it. Grotesquely underestimated it. They're fucking way behind the fucking curve on it. And they're never going to catch up. Trump's tapped into it. Trump needs to tap into it even more. He needs to grab around, and I think he will. I mean, you think about it. You're going to get into the fucking... Hillary's going to stole the fucking election. By the way, Hillary stole the Democratic convention. There's no doubt that fucking Bernie is way, way, way ahead. Super delegates. It's so corrupt. The game's very... Now they're trying that shit on the Republicans. It ain't going to work. They try to fucking steal this fucking election from the Republican Party. I got news. They will burn Cleveland down. Can you imagine what will happen? You're going to fucking erupt it. By the way, if you go to any fucking rally, the young people... Now, the older people are so branded in dogma, blue pill, fucking red pill, they can't see. They're blind. But the young people are saying, what are you talking about? The young Bernie supporters, they love Trump. They know he's blowing up the establishment. They know Bernie and Trump taught the exact same fucking rhetoric. Exact same rhetoric. By the way, Trump's made 2 anti-nuclear statements in a row now. So people aren't catching it. On Anderson fucking Cooper, he fucking said it. He's asked about global warming. He says global warming is all nuclear. Now, people say he's talking about a fucking nuclear reaction, a nuclear bomb. I don't know about that. He grew up the same era I grew up. You know, he's even older. He grew up in the anti-nuclear movement of New York City. He went to the fucking great, great finance. By the way, our finance school and his finance school were tied together. We used to fucking work together. We were number 1 and number 2 undergraduate finance schools in the fucking world at Wharton and Weber State. Clyde Cooley fucking was very connected with his school. They teach the fucking fundamentals of finance. They teach fucking tariffs. They go all the way back, way Hamilton. This guy is educated. He knows as far as finance. Now, you can get mad at him, hate him on his fucking rhetoric, but him and Bernie are the shit. They both get it when it comes to, they both get it that we've been had. They both tapped in. Now, they just need to bleed those together. You talk to a young Bernie supporter, they love Trump. They'll say, anybody who blows this fucking rigged game up, blow this cartel. Now, the older ones, they can't fucking wrap their mind around it because they're so dogma fucking branded. They can't think for themselves. They can't. They're fucking just whatever fucking talking point the right puts out, that's theirs. Whatever talking point the left puts out, that's theirs, which they aren't even right and left. There's no right. So you're going to get into a fucking, think about this. Clinton versus Trump. Now think about this. He's going to talk pro-labor. He's going to talk tariffs. He's going to talk bad fucking trade deals, get rid of NAFTA and WIP, and then Hillary's going to fucking keep the status quo. So who's the Republican, who's the Democrat? Huh. I mean, it's amazing. I think you're going to see Trump's handlers and his people. I think they're smart. And let me tell you, fucking Anonymous loves Trump. I can tell you that right now. You know, because he blows up the establishment. Anything against these globalist top fair rats. The young fucking populace knows this. They get it because they're internet savvy. So I think he's going to dance and he's going to look. They say that 30% of the Bernie voters refuse to vote for Hillary Clinton, which I believe it's probably more like 80. He's got to tap into that. You can feel this summer. This is going to get crazy. It's going to get good. You know, if he plays it right, that's the key. Is he going to play it right? The way I look at it, the way that the Republican establishment and the globalist rats and the RNC have, and especially the last 2-3 weeks, what they've done to him at a personal level, to his family, to everybody. I mean, it's one thing to attack, but not the way they've done it. Fucking, I mean, my God, how can he possibly not take that personal? My guess is he's going to turn like a fucking wolf on him. And not only that, his organization. Totally unfair. Same with Bernie. Totally unfair. Look what the fucking DNC has done to Bernie. This is fucking outrageous. Their supporters, you know, people say, "Who the fuck you did?" I already voted. Fuck, I voted for Bernie. You know, in the Utah caucus, he won 80-20. You know, it comes down to Trump or Hillary. Oh, I guarantee I vote for fucking Trump. I wouldn't vote for fucking Hillary. She's running against Genghis Khan. Hillary Westinghouse Clinton, she's one of the greatest fucking globalist, evilest human beings who ever walked, just by her record. Look what she did on Fukushima. I mean, go ahead, bring the fish in. When every other fucking country says, fuck you, including Japan, says, we're not shipping it. Japan themselves blocked a lot of the fish coming into Manhattan. It's so unbelievable how fucking hypnotized people are. I mean, I'm in California. The California Democrat is the fucking worst. How hijacked they've been. You know, especially the older ones, the echo boomers, baby. Oh, we just love Hillary. Why? She's not a Democrat. She has no democratic values. She has no California fucking values. She's a globalist. She's a fucking neoconservative fucking, well, again, what an insult to a neoconservative. She's just a pure globalist, corporate fucking rat. I mean, look at her record. Look what she did as Secretary of State. Look what Obama fucking did. The cover-up of Fukushima is the greatest crime against humanity in human history. And you think about what a fucking time we live in. This obey consumption economy, and everybody's cool with it. Oh, fucking Obama's approval rate still. What the fuck are you talking about? The fucking participation rate for the first time in the history of this country is under 50%. They say, oh, unemployment. You're only counting on unemployment if you're actively fucking receiving unemployment. Who the fuck's receiving it? Everybody's dead. Fuck, the construction industry completely gutted. Fucking gut. You're talking fucking 50 million people displaced out of the construction industry. By people that are being paid fucking you go on government jobs, used to be Davis Bacon, on a university, fucking paying cash to fucking illegals from Mexico, starving to death, hungry people. Being exploited. The underground that's been developed in the Mexican population is so horrific, they can't go to the hospital. Think about that. They have their own underground hospital. I mean, it's sad. It's fucking such human rights fucking abuses, it's unbelievable. All because you want to build a bigger fucking styrofoam piece of shit house So look at these houses. They're big fucking styrofoam, fake stucco, fucking fake fucking rock, fake Venetian plaster. They're fucking shit. But you get more fucking square footage because you're exploiting labor. The fucking cost of fucking construction is all labor. This labor is so dirt, it's slavery. So you get more house for the fucking money. So then you can just turn around, go back in, and use it as a credit card. It's fucking and so everybody in the country's establishing their own personal Ponzi scheme, but they don't realize all that's doing is making you pay more property tax. And then if you sell it, you just got to buy another one, and you do it, you're going to get trapped. When this bubble fucking bursts, and it's going to fucking burst again, it's on the verge. Fuck it, they won't be able to run to the fucking ballot this time because they try that shit this time. You will see a fucking riot in this country like you never fucking seen. This country's on the verge of it anyway. But they can't riot with your gun. That's all these groups show up. They show up and stomp their fucking feet, and they're mad, and they pull guns. Total fucking worthless activism. Totally worthless. Activism without answers is worthless. There's simple answers for all this. Trump talks about it. The answer economically is tariffs, period. Period. It says, the fucking debt swindle, we can never pay that off. Why the fuck can't we? That's what people don't understand about a tariff. The tariff do you know how much money will flow into the United States Treasury immediately with a tariff? Do you know how much what that will cost Walmart a fucking day? 1791, the Tariff Act of 1791. Do you know how much fucking debt this country fucking had at its inception? From the war, we had to borrow fucking money from little old ladies and fucking people holding paper all over the colonies from the French. We had to pay it back. How did we pay it back? Tariffs. We had no income tax in this country till fucking, 1916? What did we use for revenues? Tariffs! Fuck. You want to bring in, look, white Anglo-Saxons living in fucking the colonies for how long? 300 years, easily. Why then? The East India Company. The East India Company was which is fucking Walmart, expanding their domain, started dumping into the fucking colonies. Paul Revere was a craftsman, still by many considered the greatest silversmith in the history of this country. You look at his work. These were some of the finest craftsmen in the world. Ask the Cano brothers on the furniture. Sam Adams and the boys were craftsmen. Protected their craft. First they come for the craftsmen. That Hawken trowel in my hand, I still miss it. I never switched to no fake fucking stucco. Only laughing plaster left. I started that at fucking 15 years old. I understand. I mean, it's such part of your soul and part of your thing. Be able to be extremely skilled. I can go across the wall with a Hawken trowel and make people's fucking head fucking spin off. Michelangelo said it was fucking the greatest art of all. The Hawken trowel with a great plaster. Not just this drywall, my dabbing, big fucking swoops. I understand that because that's what I did for all those years. I balanced my finance career and my Hawken. I never gave up my Hawken trowel until cancer attacked my body. I haven't had that Hawken trowel in my hands now for fucking 4 years. Over 4 years. For the first time since I was 15 years old. I understand that. These craftsmen says, fuck you. Dress up like Indians and throw the tea overboard. Fuck you and your fucking cheap, fucking junky fucking goods. We want our good stuff. We are not going to trade fucking quality for quantity. That's what America did. Oh, you say $2,300 a what, but do you realize what shit you wear? Do you realize what junk your fucking clothes are? I don't give a fuck you're buying the highest end designers. Do you realize what fucking shit that is? Fuck, it's made by the fucking cheapest materials in the cheapest format in factories in Bangladesh, in fucking East Turkey at forced fucking labor camps. Now it's going to go to Indonesia. Forced labor. Forced fucking, it's like, let's go eat some seafood. Oh, we don't have to. Fuck the ocean. Who cares? All the salmon are fucking dying. Fuck, we can still eat shrimp. They're grown in fucking farms. Well, let me tell you about your fucking farms. Your salmon-raised fucking farms in Chile. Your fucking shrimp in Indonesia. Let me tell you how they do it. So they have big pools and ponds. They set them up by sewer treatment facilities or open fucking raw sewers. That's what they feed them, raw sewage. So how do they keep them from being diseased? They sprinkle antibiotic fucking powder on top of the ponds fucking an inch deep constantly. Then they harvest them. Then they go into a fucking building. Forced labor camps, bought and sold, usually handicapped, human beings, disadvantaged people at gunpoint. Whole families are purchased. The shrimp industry that kills them, they purchase a family, a group, 2, 3, 4 people for $500. They put them in a concrete bunker, pure 100% slaves. At gunpoint, they force with their little hands to fucking peel your shrimp for you. That's what you're going to eat. Brand new garments. We do it. Fucking, I need to do it again. We used to do it in fucking Manhattan in Times Square. You know, I stood in the fucking cage with the Chinese dissidents, but there was a group of us that used to fucking stand around. We have a fucking hot light, and we just asked them, hey, you know, you got some brand new garments from the garment district. You know, New York, the Shirtwaist Fire on Balco in, what's that? In Bangladesh, all the way to high-end designers. So can we look at that? Can we run our hot light over your brand new garment? Full of blood. Little blood specks all over. A lot of them are big blood specks. What the fuck? That's the conditions. The conditions in the slave factories of Bangladesh and Pakistan are fucking that horrific. These girls cut their fingers off. They sew their fucking hands off. They're fucking pushed to fucking to the brink. Apple does it. GM does it. Caterpillar does it. All these American companies in American name only. These globalists fucking accomplished it. Free market fairy tales, and everybody's gone along with it. Oh, but tariffs are bad because we need to fucking export our stuff to the world. There's 7 billion people. Oh, we'll sell. What? Okay, so they've been going on for 30 years now without tariffs. What do we export? Trump says it perfectly. When we export beef, this as I caught the radioactive fucking beef goes in the market organic, fucking free range and right in radioactive drinking right out of the water. That's the Bunny Clan, by the way. I fucking got videos of it. They say, fuck you, get it out. When you go to Europe, there's billboards all over. There's fucking flyers all over. And it's a fucking piece of steak fucking shaped like the United States. And it says, don't even fucking try it. Get the fuck out. Nobody in the world wants our shit. They know what we feed our cattle. We milk our cows 4 times a day. You know with a fucking milk subsidy, the greatest welfare pork fucking mass murderers in the world are dairy farmers. Do you realize what kind of corporate fucking welfare they draw? Do you realize what they feed their fucking cows? They fucking milk cows 4 times a day. It's unnatural to milk a cow more than once a day. And that's a dairy. So wonder any of us are fucking alive. My dietitian says it best. Kevin, stay off the fucking dairy. 100%. Don't even touch it. It's poison. It's fucking radioactive. It's fucking horrible. That poison synergizes inside that fucking cow, comes out as fucking milk. They make cheese out of it. They make ice cream out of it. They make everything out of it. Then we go to corn syrup. I mean, it's fucking an impossible equation that we're dealing with here. You go to Europe, they smoke cigarettes. They eat ice cream every day. They eat cheese like crazy. They drink beer every day. How come they outlive us? Let's see, number one, they work 35 hours a week. They're more into their sexuality. They're more into their physicality. They're more into the arts. They're more into things because they have time. They fucking have a fucking people. They don't allow fucking people to fucking pay cash. People over there say, oh, we have some homeless. They have no clue until they've been here. You want to see homeless fuckers? You want to see it? Come over here with me. Let's go to Santa Cruz, California. Let's go to Monterey, California. Let's go up through the fucking woods of Ben Lomond. Grown fucking women. Let's go to San Diego to see how many people sleep in their cars at fucking night. Tens of millions of people are homeless in this fucking country. You don't even know they're homeless. Contemporary people. You don't fucking have it. People here have no fucking clue. Fucking have no clue. Fucking 30 people live into a fucking Mexican house in basements. 15 families. That's what we've turned into here. Fucking 30-year-old fucking couples, 4 of them, 5 of them live into their fucking mom's house. They can't make enough money working at fucking Walmart serving fucking coffee. Even 2 of them to fucking pay a mortgage. They can't do it. You're born and raised into San Diego and San Francisco. Okay, you're born. I call them the baby wolves of San Diego. You're born there. Your place. Your 10th generation. So you get 21, 22, you get a guy at college, fuck, it's time to fuck get your own place. Fucking San Francisco, 1 bedroom goes for $3,500 a month, more than Manhattan. San Diego's over $2,000. Everybody wants to come down there and let's turn all the fucking properties into vacation fucking little teeny fucking rentals so people can go down there and get fucking drunk and fucking throw plastic all over the fucking beach and swim in the ocean. When I'm down there last time, San Diego County had issued a level 5 warning, which they do it all the time. Level 5 warning is blaring all over media, newspaper, every place they could put it. Do not go into the fucking ocean for 72 hours. Do not. Flaring it everywhere. The water is that toxic. Urban runoff, whatever. But they fucking blare it everywhere. You go down onto the beaches, you see people that are swimming their children. I mean, all the rage now in San Francisco and San Diego, these Californians, they think they're cosmopolitans, so they'll swim their children naked. Think they're European. I'm like, do you realize? I tell people all the time, hey, do you know San Diego County issued a fucking warning? California issued a warning. Stay out of this. They level 5 toxin on the fucking water right now. Tens of thousands of people swimming in the fucking ocean. You got your own little kid. I said, what? Huh? I actually had a fucking lifeguard. I had this young couples that lived in California swimming their kids naked. Finally, I went and told the fucking lifeguard. I says, you do know about oh yes, I know about the fucking warnings. We've been blaring them over the fucking megaphone. Look at these fucking people. I said, will you please come with me? He walked over there. He told this 2 young women. He says, no, Kevin's exactly right. You should not have these children in the water. We have issued a level 5 fucking warning for toxin. I said, this is child abuse. I told them right over there, and they just like, you know about Fukushima? Yeah. Fucking, they don't care. This is fucking how ignorant fucking people. Oh, we spent all this money to come to California. We live in California. Hey, look at us. We're going to swim in the ocean. Even when they tell you it's at a level 5 toxic fucking level. These fucking people don't give a fuck about their health anymore. They, oh, fuck you, scientists. Fuck that cancer. Oh, my brother, my fucking sister, my cousin, my fucking nephew, my fucking barber, my fucking teacher, my fucking everybody. Oh, they just got cancer and died. But that ain't going to happen to me because it's a me, sickening generation. It's obscene. And then the propaganda machine just goes along. It's so fucking outrageous how everybody goes along in this fucking, they're in their cocoon. They don't give a fuck about anybody else. This is a sickening grotesque of human beings in the aggregate. Now think about it. There's lots of good individuals. Do you realize how outnumbered people are? How fucking outnumbered fucking the environmentalist is. How outnumbered people who really fight for the sea. But, we have something on our side. We have the internet. We have intense fucking radical activists who fucking know what the fuck they're talking about, who would never be given a platform, never in a million years be given a platform. We created our own platform on YouTube. We understand the visual content. We understand that the mind subliminally will suck up 20,000 times faster through the eye than they do through the ear. I've understood that from the beginning. The visual fucking genre is, and Hollywood's always understood that. The subliminal shit they fucking shove down your throat, the fucking war machine. In fact, they got little kids playing with fucking hand grenades and fucking AK-47s by the time they're 3 years old now. They got fucking camo fucking war fucking diapers fucking all the way up. They just hammer these people, no fucking chance. And, oh, they're heroes when they're fucking corporate mercenaries. They get a paycheck. Victims? Oh, yeah. They get co-op. These people have no clue when they join up. They've been had by... Now you think about it. Let's go back to the fucking 90s on the Contract of America. Tom DeLay, Dennis Hastert, the Bush cartel, you know, their whole Newt Gingrich. Let's think about this fucking creepy fucker. Dennis Hastert's one of the fucking more majority gods. See, he's going to be sentenced here next week. The baby fucking raping, child, fucking molester, high school molester. 4 different fucking people coming forward. You read these stories about this creepy motherfucker? And, oh, statute of limitations is up. Huh, so we're just going to get in for fucking... Huh, it's amazing. It's amazing what this fucking guy got along with. This guy at the State of the Union address standing right behind Bush. This guy sitting in the fucking House chamber in the chair. This is the fucking majority fucking leader of the Contract on America. The majority fucking leader. What about Tom DeLay? Is he in prison yet? No, he was convicted. He was convicted of fucking grotesque money laundering. Now think about these fucking people. They're standing there with their grins. These mass fucking murdering, looting, and robbing fucking thieves. Think about it. It's unbelievable. It's okay. Oh, it just happened 15 years. That's in the past. Fucking wow. What a disgusting society. We have no media. You look back at old fucking genre, you look at sports media, you know, regular media, whatever, fucking even 20, 30 years ago, how good was it? How fucking good was people with integrity who could fucking break through it, fucking talk about right, dynamically break through it? They were good. They were fucking always, for the history of this country, we had incredible journalists. We've got none. We have citizen journalists on YouTube. That's all we have. There is no integrity in journalism because they get no platform. If you're a good journalist, fuck whatever, you're not going anywhere. It's all bloodlines. It's all fucking CIA rat bullshit. And then the fucking propaganda PR machines, because they have all the money through the nuclear industry, 144 times fucking subsidy of all other fucking energies combined. And they cry. Now they're just going to move it all to fucking New Mexico and Texas. When people in New Mexico and Texas don't have a fucking clue. They don't know because there's no. Now local media is starting to talk about it now. When WHIP blew up, WHIP was never passed for high-level waste. WHIP was passed for gloves and hammers, just like they're trying to do at Lake Huron, just like they tried to do out here. And then they slowly sneak in the heavy shit. How does plutonium in WHIP, when it was never passed WHIP, and it would have never been exposed, the fucker blew up? Oh, salt truck fire. Now they're trying to say those are two separate fucking liars. I'm the guy that reported that the day that, Dunford called up down there later and got into it with those fucking people. I called that newspaper reporter the day it happened, talked to him on the phone several times. I talked to all those news desks. It's amazing. I'm all over this stuff, eat, fuck, sleep, drink it the second it happens. I'm like, you're fucking, look, hello, dude. You know they're lying. He says, well, we don't know anything yet. And I said, well, find out. Dig in. It took freelancers to find in the fucking dish. How long ago in Texas? 300 miles away. Plutonium in the fucking freelance dishes. Radnet hadn't been able to fucking circle the wagons and tear that one out, Gina McCarthy, who's head of the EPA now. Now you think about these people. How is Gina McCarthy not in prison? How? I mean, everybody geeked up about the emails on Benghazi. Benghazi, again, that was fucking shiny ball. They orchestrated the Clinton administration and Obama, the fucking birther stuff. They're the ones that do that stuff. It's easy. It's called fucking gaslighting. They throw the shiny ball over at you to get your minds off the real issues, the cover-up of Fukushima. They crashed Radnet. Radnet, we spent billions, and then they come right out and says, oh, sorry, it didn't work. Bechtel fucking got billions of dollars to build it up. Okay, post fucking 9/11. Why aren't those guys in jail? They don't even pay. They were paid to put triple liners at Hanford. Obama, fucking, you can look it up. They didn't even know what the fuck Hanford was. Yet he's popped up by the nuclear industry, just doling out fucking money. The emperor has no fucking clothes. So how the fuck? So she crashes Radnet. She's head of Radnet. Now she's head of the EPA. That's the reward. See, at Michigan, she gets a total fucking pass. Fukushima to cover up the greatest fucking event ecologically in fucking human history. Total pass. Lisa Jackson, who works for Apple now, was head of the EPA. Total pass. Now one person goes off on her. Fucking Hillary Clinton. Oh, Benghazi for prison. What about the cover up of Fukushima? Oh, well, that's just nothing. Because the American populace is so ignorant about fucking nuclear. Because they've no one's talked about it for 30 years, and if they have, we made Godzilla movies about it. 3 Eyeballs about it. It's science fiction, right? You hear people all the talk about it. They honestly think that nuclear reactors don't even exist. They don't even know what a nuclear reactor is. Oh, I drove by the 5 all the time. Oh, Dolly Parton. What? What, you dumb fucker? Do you realize that fucking San Onofre, I'm the guy that reported it from my bone marrow transplant fucking thing, those kids inside there were leaking it to me. I had the field. January of fucking 2012, I'm in critical condition, all but dead. All but dead. Going in and out of a coma. I start getting emails because of my fucking YouTube site leaked to me from inside San Onofre. Kevin, that they're cheating on the exchange. What? They had a full blown out fucking radioactive material blew out of there with the wind blowing out all over Los Angeles, all over San Clemente. I'm the guy that reported that. What, huh? What are you talking about? Do you think anybody in California knows that? Think about it. Any given day, 50 million people in California. I show up at the hearing. Number one issue in California, bar fucking none. Number one issue, bar none. None's even close. Is the waste of San Onofre. Is Diablo Canyon. A fucking energy we do not use whatsoever. Oh, San Onofre goes offline. Well, Rolling Blackouts can lay fucking orchestrated all those. The other fracker, fucking McClellan. You see any rolling blackouts, the hottest summers in history? No, because everybody switched their light bulb. They changed their furnace out. They put solar panels on. California's consumption is so far down. California produces so much solar energy they have nowhere to put it. Blocked by Nevada, Utah, all these fucking crybaby fucking hands in their fucking pork. We need more money, coal, and nuclear because their fucking lobbyists fucking have bought through the Mormon Church in Nevada. Look at this woman who sponsored the bill to fucking kick out the solar initiative out of Nevada. After Elon Musk agreed to put the factory in Reno. And then they come out and fucking all the people that lined up around him the fuck out. The solar company says, fuck you. Bye. And she comes out and makes a statement, well, I had no idea that would cause, I didn't know. Mormon. Why? Because these fucking lobbyists for the nuclear industry and they write the bills. These fucking idiots. Look, our politicians are morons. George Carlin, selfish, ignorant people who are left, selfish, ignorant leaders. Our politicians are dumber than dirt. I mean, I talked to so many of them inside the Idaho fucking legislature. I listen to this. You will love this one. The lead senator in Idaho on WIN, bringing the nuclear waste to fucking Atomic City, this grandstand propaganda bullshit, he's going to vote on it. He's fucking thinking, I says, you haven't even read the bill. I met him inside the bone marrow transplant at LDS fucking hospital. Why? Because his wife was dying of leukemia at 60 years old in there. Born and raised near Atomic City. You know, they had a fucking leak too. They've actually won the lawsuits and they're actually having to pay people. I'm like, dude, are you out of your mind? Your wife's in here dying. Fuck, who do you think killed her? Radiation fallout. Oh, you think? You think? It's unarguable. They lost all the lawsuits. It's fucking unarguable. Government fucking all work. Look it up. Look it up. Look at the atomic veterans of my father. Human lab drafted fucking Marines, 100,000 of them, 40,000 Marines from Pendleton, 60,000. Every fucking one of them died of cancer. It's unarguable science, Chernobyl. Oh, Chernobyl's all better. It's okay. Yeah, go over there. We can go there and eat apples. We can go stand around. It's all the rage to go tour in there. Keep fucking going in there. It's all the rage to tour in Fukushima. Why? Because you can't smell it. You can't taste it. You can't fucking feel it. Huh? Yeah, you'll think when you get fucking cancer. You know, it's unbelievable how fucking ignorant people are about this. So this guy votes for it as his wife dies. I'm like, oh, they're going to bring... No, they're not. They're going to exploit fucking labor. You go to a nuclear reactor, nobody works at these things. They grandstand say, oh, when we do exchange, we bring in these labor unions. They bring in labor unions for 2 weeks every 10 years? 5 years? They don't create any jobs. It's all government subsidy welfare. Now they're going to move all the fucking world's waste, 70 fucking tons of plutonium, which is 700,000 pounds total, to WIP. Well, WIP blew up and cut off fire. It's not even open. You know, the Mox fuel, that's how they kept it. Oh, we have regular... Now you have these assholes all over the place we have nuclear fission reactors that don't do... What the fuck are you talking about? You're a fucking moron. Anybody says there are nuclear fission reactors that fucking work on hydrogen that fucking have no byproduct are stupid motherfuckers. Dumber than dirt. Number one, they never created nuclear fission. Never. You know, Livermore fucking created it finally with waste from fucking... Fukushima, Japan, which I call plutonium. They collided it together and got a fucking millisecond of fucking energy. Well, less than a millisecond. There's no nuclear fission. The only nuclear fission is going out of Fukushima, Japan. The sun. No one has any clue about it. We have nuclear fission, you're a fucking liar. We have fucking tritium reactors that fucking use less energy, you're a fucking liar. There's no such animal. You can put them all in. Oh, we have hydrogen reactors that create fucking a nuclear fission event. Who fucking creates steam? Who fucking does it? Liar. It's all lies. No answer for the fucking waste. Never had an answer for the waste. Oh, we got Mox fuel. We're going to spend fucking $100 billion at fucking Savannah River. We're going to ship it all over Japan, including fucking number 3 in Fukushima, Japan. Which I knew that fucking 30 years ago. Fuck, they've been shipping it there forever. Nuclear fucking island. Now they throw up their hands and say, oh, sorry, our bad. Won't work. We give up. After we spent trillions and trillions of dollars. Why do you think they're all killing themselves at Livermore? They have a fucking suicide epidemic. Why do you think he resigned at Livermore? He resigned in the fall of 2013. He says it's a fucking scam. You're spending trillions of dollars. It's a shakedown. They've given up. They're going to move it to WIC. When WIC's closed, there's no answer for the waste. Let's keep making more. If you want a sponsor to my cause, go to my YouTube site. That fuck picture of me on the Golden Gate Bridge on the face, there's links. This fight goes on. Fucking lying rat nuclear industry. Fucking everybody goes along. Stand tuned.
Nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical.